Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the V.A.N.S Goggles mod, which is being made by user MZ07. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a wonderful special pair of goggles that allows you to see the path to your closest quest target, just like you do normally with the V.A.N.S perk when you go into V.A.N.S. And I really do love these goggles because, to be honest with you, I rarely ever take the V.A.N.S perk whenever I'm playing the game, because it's kind of awkward and cumbersome and a bit annoying to always have to go into V.A.N.S to see this path to our next quest. So the ability to just throw on a pair of goggles that will give us this path in the world, so long, of course, as you have the V.A.N.S perk taken, is actually kind of a nifty utility item that I very much do enjoy. So let's go take a look over here at what exactly we are getting with the V.A.N.S goggles, which in their one and only form, since there is only one pair of them in the world, they will provide you with no defense or any additional perks like, say, a stat increase, none of that. It's just going to weigh 0.2 in your inventory. That's it. That's it. Not a whole lot to talk about in terms of stats for these goggles, but as you can see here, they're goggles. Yeah, the item itself is not exactly that special. It's what they do and the utility it offers that I very much do enjoy. It does mean that it is going to be a little bit of a trade-off for you, since this is taking up sort of that eye headwear slot. So if you are wanting something a bit more interesting or valuable for your protection, well, this isn't it. And sadly, there are no modifications for this, so you can't throw on ballistic weave to help. No, there's none of that. This is purely a utility item that will take up a bit of your inventory space and provide you with a handy dandy thing. That's about it. Other than that, they're just a set of goggles, but a lovely pair that I very much do enjoy. Now, as for how you do get that one and only pair of goggles, well, it's quite simple. You can find them from basically the beginning of the game, as they're over at Vault 111, specifically on the outside, where you'll find them in the derelict van just to the north there of the Vault 111 exit, well, / entrance. And yeah, then you just gotta grab that pair and also have the V.A.N.S perk and you're good to go. Though I should also mention that there is a DLC requirement for this particular mod, as you are going to require Nuka World for this thing to function. And that's due to the fact that the DLC in question does modify the V.A.N.S perk, so the goggles are going to need that. But yeah, once you've got Nuka World, the pair of goggles, and of course the V.A.N.S perk selected in your skill tree here, you're good to go to just put on the goggles and, well, look at that. We now see the path in the world. Now you'll notice it comes into existence and then fades away, and it will do that every 8 seconds. Which I actually kind of like about this, because it's meaning that it's not always there, which I think I would find almost equally as annoying as having to go into V.A.N.S constantly. So instead, it's going to pulsate into the world for you to see and use, and, you know, then be on your way as you go. And if you ever don't care to have this going, you simply need to take off the goggles, and that's that. Now, one oddity about it, and I don't know if it's meant to or not, but when you have the goggles on, and if you do go into V.A.N.S to try and do the V.A.N.S perk normally, you'll see we don't have the path. So once you got the goggles on, you're stuck with using the goggles. But honestly, again, for me at least, that's preferable because this is cumbersome and annoying. The pulsating, wait for it, there it goes, is not. It's just there and convenient, and I like it. It's a very simple mod, just a simple utility mod, so maybe not the most useful thing for everyone out there, but personally, as someone who would like to use the V.A.N.S perk more, considering how much I get lost. I very much do enjoy having these goggles, because it just makes it a more convenient and easy to use perk with these. Now, if you don't take the V.A.N.S perk, you still can wear the goggles, but you'll get a little warning up in the top left corner that, without the V.A.N.S perk, they are just a pair of goggles, so you won't see anything. They will simply just be taking up 0.2 of your inventory's weight limit, and that's it. But with the perk, it makes for a lovely little utility item that I very much do enjoy. So if you'd like to take a look at this mod for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you do if, like me, you've always found the V.A.N.S perk a little bit weird and awkward, definitely do go check it out. Link in the description as always. But that's really all there is to talk about this thing. A pretty short, sweet, and to-the-point mod here, because it does just one thing and one thing alone, and that's pulsate your V.A.N.S path in the world. Good times. But hopefully you have enjoyed this episode today, and you do come back for whatever mod we do look at next. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, my friends, well, you have a good one.